That wasn't Jordan. That was God disguised as Jordan. The quotes in this are crazy, bro. I love this. Welcome to Dunk Bait, where we talk all things basketball. This is a special week. Our buddy Josiah has a message for all the haters of a particular group of nerds on the internet. We're talking about the Jordan Dome. Jalen Green goes to the G League, and we'll be talking about the Jordan Dome. All right, so the Jordan Dome, my boy. Fire!
Those 2 hours where I forgot that the world is messed up as it is right now.
They flattened that curve for sure for that 2 hours. I guarantee you wasn't no Rona getting transmitted across NBA Twitter. We was in the house. Some of us were eating pizza. Some of us weren't. Enjoying it.
That 2 hours felt like 9 minutes. It was so good. They killed Jerry Krause, bro. Somebody should have asked him to the Sadie Hawkins dance back in the day. Jerry Krause was trying to rebuild. When you have potentially the best team ever assembled, what the f*** is wrong with you, my G?
For Tim Floyd? You trying to take down the Zen Master for Tim Floyd? Come on, Jerry.
Just so you know, that's the guy that gave the bag to DeMar DeRozan and OJ Mayo. That Tim Floyd.
It was just sad to see that, how much that dude was hating and not appreciating greatness. I didn't really know. This really changed a lot of my perspective on Jordan. Just to know that after winning their 5th ring, this dude's trying to maneuver and figure out a way to not roll with these dudes. Like, you keeping Phil Jackson in limbo. You sign a Phil back for 1 year, talking about he's done. It's like, we're about to win another ring, dog. Do you think that stuff comes easy? And personally, I'm happy to see what's happened to the Bulls in the aftermath of that, because they don't deserve the glory after that nonsense.
You have the Bulls and Jordan at his peak killing, bro. You the money up, Jerry. Just sit back and enjoy the greatness. You got lucky once you're trying to do it again, you tripping, bro.
I feel like watching it, I was sitting there and I felt so bad for how wrong Scottie got done. That's one of the best players ever, and where's his bag?
$2.8 million, and then MJ's talking about, I thought Scottie was selfish. MJ made $33 million, and that's $51 million today,
and he can't take a pay cut to get his guy Scottie a little bit of extra money. I mean, good Lord.
Scottie deserved Kukoc money. Scottie deserves some Ron Harper money. But really, that's on Scottie and that's on Jerry Krause. Like, look, if you sign a janky deal and you outperform it, it just only tells you it's only right, bro. We winning you rings. Like, you can't play Scottie like that. And for MJ, I don't know how MJ fans would defend that. But for MJ to be like, I thought he was being selfish. Like, come on, you make it 33, dog. Come on, bro. Go to the store with that. Like,
my favorite part of the whole documentary is Jordan comes back in the playoffs and is just up the Celtics. Bird and Walton and DJ and
talking about that wasn't Jordan. That was God disguised as Jordan. The quotes in this are crazy, bro. I love this. I would watch all 10 hours tonight, bro.
Hey, to all the people on ESPN, Mandalay, and everybody who put it together, I just want to say thank you. Because you out here really getting it, bro.
You saw Nike drop the Jordan 5s. I was so amped that I even tried to buy them, knowing I would never wear them in them. But I was so amped about this, I was like, Nike dropped it at the right time. I'm like, come on, I'll get them too.
With the Michael Jordan doc dropping, we decided to kind of explore some of the weirder stories around Michael Jordan. And we're going to be doing this kind of throughout this next month as the documentary comes out in different parts release. This is the story of the Jordan Dome and how Michael Jordan was able to refine his abilities as a basketball player.
The Jordan Dome, a state-of-the-art pop-up basketball palace. It has a full basketball court, a locker room with showers, a weight room, big screen TVs, a card table, and even a putting green. It costs $10,000 a week just to air condition the place. Every major star in the NBA begins to roll through the dome to play with Jordan. Soon word gets out about these legendary games in a dome on a studio backlot in Burbank. The biggest celebrities in and around Los Angeles line up for courtside seats. The Jordan Dome is the hottest ticket in town.
So #1 high school recruit, Jalen Green, got on IG Live with our buddy Chris Haynes and decided he's going to the G League. The GOAT Chris Haynes decided he's going to the G League.
Put some respect on his names.
Bro, what does this mean for the NCAA? This is crazy. $500K?
The NBA kind of did all of this. Like, they set all these traps along the way. They were like, no, you got to go to college for a year. And then after there's all this corruption and they're like, you know what? Maybe you should just come play in our development league for a year and then go to the NBA. And I just think it's hilarious.
I mean, they had people going overseas to play to avoid going to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude doesn't have to like adjust his game for some system, some college system. Like, and I think it prepares you better for like the actual NBA. The NCAA has to be shaking in the boots right now, bro. It's crazy.
This is what I gotta say. We got to. There's one man you know, a beautiful light-skinned man, and this man had a vision. And this man's vision was to start a basketball league to really step on the throat of the NCAA. He took it personal how they did his middle son, you know, who's also another light-skinned gentleman with the fluffy curl and the jumper. And that man's name is LeVar Ball. Okay, LeVar Ball had this cracking. LeVar Ball set the foundation for this, and nobody will give him his credit because he's a loudmouth black man in America. I get it. I understand. But the move he made with Melo and Jello, getting him over to Lithuania, then starting the JBA to help get Melo. And I had some people going back and forth and I wanted to give him his props. Like the JBA produced a top 5 NBA draft pick at the end of the day. Like, what more could a father do to show the love of his sons and start their own league for him? And now you're seeing the G League do the exact same thing that LeVar Ball did, understandably.
Dude, Melo is not scared of any moment. And him playing with grown men overseas for a few years definitely helped him. You know, so we all thought he was crazy. So I'll give him some credit. You got 2 of your 3 sons are top 5 picks in the league. Bro, you know something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
something's going on.
I'll say this, Melo has been that guy basically for the last 5 years. 4 years, whatever it's been since LeVar chose to ship his children off to Lithuania and play for a coach who sells meat out of the trunk of his car. He's been playing in these leagues where people go at him. And I think he's going to be incredible for it. So, you know, we'll see.
Trey is a much better scorer than Steph and would give Steph that work one-on-one at a comparable age, all right? Like,
they're going to get so mad at this.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to keep this quick because we got a long show. I got them with something that's extremely accurate, and they were acting like it was the craziest, most absurd take that they'd ever heard. Trey and Steph, at a similar age, Trey's currently got the nod as a better scorer. I didn't say he was a better player. I didn't say he was going to have a better rest of his NBA career. You can contextualize with whatever you want, whatever analytics. Honestly, I'd hit my analytics buddy up because I don't really be doing all that shit. It's like some people crunch numbers, some people crunch jumpers. You got to let those analytics and all that shit go to your head. I had to hit my analytics dude. He basically just told me like, look, you're accurate. I'm not knocking Steph. That wasn't me hating on Steph. It wasn't. Like the Warriors, their first couple seasons were trash when Steph was there. Then Steph's 4th season, as you may recall, he had that breakout season and the rest was history. But their first 3, everybody's projecting what the Warriors are doing now on what those squads were doing then. Steph wasn't the primary scorer on the team, that was Monta Ellis. I knew that information when I presented it to you. Like Trey is the primary scorer on his team. He's asked to score more points. So I had people telling me they would rather score an efficient 18 rather than like a slightly less efficient 30. And it's like, you're not a hooper if you're saying like that. I had all these social media types trying to flex and huff and puff on me. It's like, first of all, I'm y'all Steph Curry. So I don't know what the y'all are talking about. I'm y'all Steph. What are you? I see y'all every time I put a tweet up. I see y'all taking notes. I see y'all adjusting the tweet and running it on your platform. Somebody got mad at me. You didn't really mean it. You said he was probably the greatest shooter. Like I ain't seen every in the world shoot. My personal favorite shooter is Salim Stoudemire. So I don't deal in absolutes. I'm not a Sith.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
All right, so that's the show. I am LeJethro Jenkins.
King Josiah 54.
I'm Zach.